Welcome back, everyone, to our Tying Together at Home series. I hope you're getting some time at the vise or your lure desk in so you're getting ready for spring. I'm Nick Simonson with Dakota Edge Outdoors, giving you a little bite to chew on to get you prepped up and excited. Today we're tying up Krystal Flash Jigs, one of my favorite because it's a one material jig on a collarless head, and you can bait it, you can not bait it, you can jig it for crappies, you can bounce it along the bottom for walleyes. A lot of great ways to mix this up. So whether you're fishing, 1/32, 1/16, or 1/8 ounce, you can vary the size of the jig, you can vary the length of the tail, cut it short if you're going to use them with bait, and make it a little longer if you're not going to use bait. But either way, it's a lot of fun to get them tied up, especially now when you got some time on your hands. Maybe you're at home, you got some kids around that want to help out with the process. It's a great lure to introduce kids to fly tying, jig making, lure making projects in your house, especially as we deal with what's going on right now. So let's get to it and tie up a few Krystal Flash crappie jigs. All right, so we're tying up a Krystal Flash jig. It is simple, it is easy, it catches crappies, it catches walleyes, catches smallmouth bass. You can bait it, you can not bait it. It's a real simple one. You don't want to go too much farther back than about 8 wraps of thread because you don't want to interfere with the way the flash works in the water. So I've got some 6/0 thread here, that orange to match the orange, and just because that's what I have handy, I've got orange Krystal Flash as well. Now it helps to have a rotary vise so you can switch this up, go back and forth, whatever it might be. But you want to select about 15 strands of Krystal Flash. You can tie in the top, you can tie in the bottom. It's easy to rotate. But if you don't have a rotating vise, that's fine too. So there's my Krystal Flash. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer than I want because we're going to come back. You want to make sure those tips are trimmed off. So I'm going to go in so that they're all fairly uniform. I hope you're having some fun with your time off. You're getting some fishing prep ready and getting all set for spring. You see that? I don't go too far back. Just like that. There we are. I've got my kids at home. I'm sure you do as well. You might be able to hear them screeching in the background. Hey, that's life in these days and times. But with my rotary vise, I'm flipping it over like that. And again, 15 strands up top, 15 on the bottom, and that's what makes for a pretty good jig. So here I'm taking my second one in, and these ones don't have to be the same length. You want to split this one here in the middle and go on either side of that hook so you get a nice coverage of the bottom side of the jig. We go around like that. Very simple, very effective jig. Boom. And there we are. Good collar all set up. And we're going to whip finish right there. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And out. And that's really it for the tying. It's a simple, it's an effective, and it's a powerful jig. Whether you're fishing crappies, smallmouth, or walleyes. What you want to do, take those strands, those Krystal Flash strands, pull them back so they're nice and even. And if you're fishing with bait, you can trim short. If you're fishing them straight, you can trim them long. But make sure you have some pressure because when you pull it, boom, snaps into that nice delta formation there. You got that? That's going to pulse. Remember, we don't go too far back. But there it is, man. Killer jig for crappies, walleyes, smallies, anything that's going to eat a minnow-shaped piece of prey or something that you even tip with a minnow. Here comes spring. So tie a bunch up and get ready. It's going to be an awesome time. Mix the colors up, and you're good to go.